Okay, there it is. Nice easy pour for us, 15 yards. The little bit of footage you just saw, it was no good, right? I went to a chest mounted camera. Everybody's complaining about my headset. I'm moving my head too much, and I get it. I'm always looking for other ways to bring you the footage, and the head camera just doesn't work all the time. It's okay when I'm in the machine maybe, but straight edging back and forth, it just gets everybody too dizzy. This, you know, right here is just way too close. You know, now you're looking at concrete right there. So I don't think this is going to work for straight edging. So we'll keep looking to bring you the best videos we can. Stay with us. You're going to hear me say this quite a bit for the next 2 or 3 months. Threat of rain. You can see it getting real dark over there, cloudy. We had pretty good skies this morning, but clouds are coming in thicker. So rather than wait until it gets here, we'll go ahead. We just made a lean-to, plastic up tucked into that beam. Now we'll get some bracing going from here to the corners, just so that, excuse me, once this wind picks up, it doesn't pull everything right down. Steve's just securing it in. Nothing, huh? 1.5 to 2 inch foam on that outside. Need a longer screw. That's all. Just getting ready for some rain. We'll be on the floor shortly. Okay, the guys are working on first pass, getting that done. I just took care of this sill. 2x4 lip came out, get a nice even plane, everything rolled. Now it just needs to get a little bit tighter, and I'll broom and edge that. So I might as well set you right here. You can watch how I do this one. Okay, so what I do first is float this top off, nice and flat. Now we have a big radius edges, 1 inch radius on it. Just give that a nice roll. I even try not to leave an inner line. All I want to do is roll this edge. So you can go ahead and do the side. Most of the side is buried. The garage door tractor is right in there. That's what I'm looking for right there. So now you can see, as I put my float on, we have a nice even plane going from back to front. Take care of these corners. If you have to, you can touch that bottom edge with your float, but the broom will take care of a lot of that. Just clean it up as best you can. You don't want to move that lip too much. Everything's still pretty soft. Can be moved very easily, so just go easy.
Do you want me to mess with that part right now, or let that go for a minute?
You can let it go. Matt will come across there and finish her up. Okay, regular edger. You just do a re-roll. And this one I can leave a line or not. It doesn't matter, because I'm going to leave a line after I broom it. I like to clean this off now. That way when I'm brooming, it doesn't pull all that debris and mess up my broom mark. It's a nice clean form. It makes a difference. Okay. I'll try not to spend 10 minutes on a garage door sill. I'm sure you're already fast forwarding. Now it's all ready to broom. Now Matt can just take his trowel and go right over the top of that as he's coming down. Next pass, everything will be nice and true.
Oh yeah.
Going on about 20 minutes later. Now that the concrete's tightened up, now you can see how that just leaves a nice fine broom. Not real abrasive. Taking care of that lip. So a couple swipes. Just using the edge of the concrete to keep my broom nice and straight. You can do it both ways, or you can just pull it one way. What we're looking for right there. Now I follow it up with a nice clean 4-inch edger. We do these sometimes straight broom or a finish edge all the way out. That's what we're looking for. You guys good back there?
Yeah.
Okay. Putting on the finish pass. Keep you posted. The big door is done and little door is done. That's what we're looking for. Nice clean, everything nice and crisp. Yeah, guys are making their way across the floor now. First truck all done, right Steve? So back to the drains, everything's done. Now they're just hitting second truck. Finishing this up as well. All right, nice easy project for us. And it's still not raining, so we're looking good. I close out this video. I was just pulling our door sills off, and I thought maybe I should mention this. I don't believe I've ever talked about this before. We call these our frost walls. And underneath the garage door, we like to pour these as thick as we can. If it's like a pool building style construction, and we usually go down about 12 or 14 inches and pour a trough across there. In this case, you can see we have a foundation going across. We want that concrete to come all the way down, sitting on our foundation, all the way across there. You can't see it everywhere, but you can see it down there. I'm not going to dig that out and show you, but it's all the way down. Now, wintertime around here, as the ground would freeze, if there's if there's dirt in there, that could freeze, heave, and crack your sills right in the center. Check yours out and tell me if I'm right. We'll put some saw cutting through the middle for shrinkage cracks in control. But as far as frost outside to inside, our driveway will come up. We'll have expansion joint against here separating it. We may drill it nice and low so that the concrete is setting on our rebar tied in there, but we don't necessarily want that locked together. This driveway needs to move a little bit, but we want underneath the garage door setting on solid or low enough where the ground's not going to freeze under it. I thought that was worth mentioning, so let me hear your thoughts on that. There it is, all done. As always, thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Hope you enjoyed this little video. We're back at work now, and concrete videos will be pouring in. Different people reach out to me to do shout outs and product reviews. I say no to a lot of them, but there's e-bike companies out there that I like doing e-bike reviews. I love biking. People are saying, Tom, we want to get to know you and your family. This is the kind of stuff we do when we're not pouring concrete, so this is part of our lives. So it's not a concrete related, but it's house related. So I hope you don't get upset about me doing so many e-bike reviews. I'm just having a lot of fun with them, and I'm trying to get everybody in the family. That's my goal, to get everybody in the family an e-bike. And actually some friends are reaching out to me, hey Tom, get me an e-bike. So we'll see where it goes. I'm not going to do them, you know, every other day by all means, but we had a nice run with them, and we'll see where it goes. Maybe we don't ever do another one, or we do a couple more. And again, I apologize if it bothers you. If it does, by all means, click off for the day. Please come back and see us tomorrow. As always, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. See you tomorrow. Don't be late. They like it when I say that too. My kids hate it, but... Okay, before we wrap up for today, it wasn't even 11 o'clock yet. Still a lot of time left, and it's getting rather nice out. So we just ran over. This will be our first driveway of the season. Nice easy one. Straight off of the center of that, we're gonna miss that pipe. Right through here will give us a little tail open. We'll get this truck moved. Same thing, right underneath that light, straight out, and we'll give it a little flare. That's how we do a lot of our driveways. Hey, I think this was, maybe the other one was our first one of the driveway last year. So this is the look we're going for. Right here. Nice little curve to straight. I like seeing those. No salt. Okay, so I might set the camera up, but I think we're just focusing on getting this ready, and we'll pick it up here Monday morning. So if I don't get to talk to you again, have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday morning. Okay, I just talked to the builder. Stone should be here any minute. They just brought our wire mesh, center of the piers, and right down the center of the driveway. This is our walk. You're gonna open that up a little? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, throw that open, just a bump. That looks nice. Nice and inviting. They always like that little grass strip here. They put a couple little low voltage lights. So we'll throw a conduit underneath there. And then a secondary walk right to this man door. That was it. Easy peasy. Stone gets here. We'll be out of here in 15 minutes. There we go. Just a little pizzazz there. So we'll saw cut these out Monday morning. I don't want to do it now in case somebody kicks them. Machine's all warmed up. I'll get that off. Hopefully, where's the stone at? Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer the Hosses. That was 9 yards. First driveway of the year pour. Just checking things out, make sure nothing pushed. We got a lot of rain over the weekend, and the ground was soft, but I think our pins were in far enough. Everything's holding nice. Number 2 is due any minute. We'll just pull him right up this side and shoot this one. And you can see the leftover from Tony, we just spread it. Rods and wire up. We got more rods coming on the second truck as well. Just wanted to give you a little update of what was going on here. I didn't have time to talk this morning, getting tools and making some last minute adjustments on everything. And looks like our season is started. So get ready for a lot of videos coming your way. I hope you enjoy them. Please keep those comments coming. I try to read every one. Some of them are quite good. The commonly asked question is, what do we do with this 2x4? Now, we don't leave it in the concrete. It's just there to hold our expansion joint nice and straight. Now we have separation between these pads. Things can move a little bit. This ground's solid. It's not gonna drop and have trippers. I can give you a tour through the plan. Everything holds together real nice, and we're wired rod and fiber mesh holding things together. But we do want some separation with our winter freezing and thawing. We need things to be able to move, and when they can't move, that's where we're going to get cracks. So we put expansion joint separating our sidewalk and driveways, expansion joint separating the house. Foundation doesn't move, driveway needs to move a little bit, so you got to allow that to move. Sometimes we'll tie in with rebar, and we do that nice and low. We're drilled into the foundation because that's all over dig. Now we're setting on the rebar. That concrete can still pump up and down a little bit if it needs to, but it won't settle and create a tripper. That's how we do it. Let me know your thoughts. So what I started this whole little conversation was, when we pull the mixer in, we'll get a bead of concrete coming up here. Matt just went down here and pulled all the nails. Now we'll pull the pins, lumber comes out, and expansion joint straight to concrete. Okay, number 2 truck is cleaning up. Everybody just jumps on cleanup. They take their tools over, give it a quick squirt, and the mixer driver usually has 2 hoses. He's cleaning up top while we take care of his chutes. But this case, he just has 1 hose, so we just do it as quick as we can, or we let him go first, whatever the driver wants. So, number 1 truck, way too wet yet to even touch. See all the water on my fingers? You don't want to work that back into the surface. That'll weaken it. And if you have concrete with surface scaling, surface spalting, that is probably the number 1 reason why you get that. It was finished a little bit too wet. There's other factors that play into that, so it's not the only reason. Too many to talk about, but that is probably one of the most common. Finishing it too wet, trapping that bleed water in the surface, and you'll see just like the top 1/8 inch of the cement start delaminating from the surface of the concrete. And that is key for early finishing. Now, if that happens, you can do a petrographic test. We're starting to get phone calls. Hey, we have this going on. And we're never going to badmouth anybody. We have plenty of our own problems. We don't need to take on everybody else's problems. But that's one thing you can do as a homeowner. Call for a meeting with your installer as well as the supplier. Get everybody on the job site at the same time. That way nobody's pointing a finger at each other. You'll probably get better results and a solution. You may have to kick in a third, everybody kicks in a third and corrects the problem, or it turns into a lawsuit, or you just live with it. That's, you know, I can't answer all those questions right here, but I'm just pointing out, this is too early to finish, so just wait on it, get a sip of coffee, and just sit tight and be ready. Everybody's on cleanup, we have debris laying everywhere, so there's plenty to do. You don't have to attack the concrete. We're nice and cool out in the morning. Right now we're probably 50 degrees, full sun, so it's gonna go. So just be ready for it when it does. That's a lot of information jammed into this 2 minutes, so maybe we ought to do a video on that. Okay, this side is ready to broom, this side is ready to cut. That's why we like our trucks back to back, so we can hit them both at the same time. So we're just, doing what we can. Matt has a real nice broom mark going here, so he'll just keep moving slow on that. Steve and Jim coming down that side, putting cuts in. We'll take care of this. I might set the camera down and do this. One more right here. You want to try and get this edge mark done in like just 2 or 3 passes. You don't want to work it too much. There we go. I just think that's a real nice way to end the driveway at the street. Here's our corner cuts. And they are a must. If you don't have them, let me know in comments if you have a crack there. If you want to. We've talked about that quite a bit last year. Here you go, Ryan. Thanks. Just leave a nice defined edge right there. Take care of this side now. Slow and flat. Keep it straight. And there. Now we'll just blend this together. And so on. Clean this off.
Yeah, I know. That's like how fucking want to
Okay. Okay, so a little barricade, a little bit of caution tape, keeps the phone from ringing. Okay, there we are. First driveway of the year, all done. Joints are nice and straight, I believe. I didn't even look at them. I'm sure they are, right? Come on. All right, let's take a look at it from the street. Corner cuts. There we go. All right. So here's one we did a few years ago. Corner cuts. Let's see if there's a crack in the base of that. I always wanted to get this on camera. I don't see one there. Had a handful of stuff. Let's go to the other side. Snow plow. Snow plow. Nope, we're good. Okay. All right, we'll find one of these days. All right, on to the next project. As always, thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. See you in the next one.